Welcome back to more of The Sims 4, and of course, we start the episode, as we should, with Bentley, living his best life, playing on the counter. We're just checking back in with the Sheets Huntington family, I guess, even though it's too long of a name for Sims to actually let me change that to their name, which is a bit annoying. Leo's asleep, it is like nearly midnight, so I will send everyone to bed in a minute. Willow's chatting with Alfonso. Those two got married, congrats. Obviously in the last episode, Willow went to dinner with Rocco. Romance blossomed, then she got food poisoning, so it kind of killed the mood a bit. Leo also had a bit of romance going with Diamond, she flirted with him at school. But I'm feeling the whole Willow-Rocco vibe more than the Leo-Diamond vibe, which a few comments did agree with, so that's good. And yeah, what is Jay doing? He's going to view something in the house. It's a beautiful house. It's stop everything. That's hilarious. Update on Bentley. He's just asleep on the counter like that. I could just watch that for the rest of the episode. There we go. This is it. This is going to be it for the next like 20 minutes. I joke. And yeah, let's send everyone to bed actually because it's getting late. And I have big plans for this episode. Because, as I'm sure you all remember, I said in the last episode that this time we'll be going to Supriya's house in Solani to celebrate Harvestfest with her, and then the day after that there's a night on the town event where everything's like free, so we may have like a family dinner or something and just go out and get some free food and drink. We might even make it to the kids aging up, I don't know. I kind of do want to get to the aging up because obviously the university pack is out now, and I have decided we're going to be sending Leo to uni. I just think it might make a more interesting story and it might allow him to come out of his shell a bit. And if we spend more time with him, I think we'll get to know him better. So I feel like he's the Sim we don't know as well as the others. And Willow, I kind of know what I want her to do with her life. I don't really have a career in mind for Leo yet. So looking at the options when he applies for uni could really help me kind of decide what route he should go down. And yeah, I feel like Willow could have some more ties to not going to uni with like Rocco and her writing career and stuff like that. So yes, everyone is asleep now, and I think tomorrow is Harvestfest. Yes, Jay's got the day off work, everyone else is busy today, so he can get things ready for Harvestfest, because I think we're going to cook the meal here and then bring it to Supriya's house. That's the plan, although I am slightly nervous, because I know she's an elder, she's been an elder for a little while, and I'm getting in a lot of notifications of Sims that I know that are dying. So I'm kind of concerned that she's going to die before we get the chance to have Harvestfest with her. If that happens, I will be devastated, but damn what a plot twist. Hopefully that's not going to be the case, but yeah. Bentley, do not scratch the furniture. How dare you? But you're too adorable for me to even care. Especially when there's pictures right here of him being a little kitten. Because obviously recently Bentley aged up into an adult cat as well. So lots is happening. And I'm hoping this will be an event-filled episode. So yeah, let's make sure everyone stays asleep for a little while and we'll see what happens. Right, so let's send a text to Rocco. Yes, it's 6 AM, but you know, he doesn't have to answer it straight away, he might still be asleep. Okay, Alfonso just woke up, so let's get you Jay. He's gonna make some food. He wants to both of them be friendly with Jay. Well, that can be done. Get those extra aspiration points. Gossip with him. Justin Delgato has died. Wow. Happy Harvestfest, everyone. Justin's died. Oh man, that's interesting. Oh, I wonder how Supriya and Evie and everyone's going to take that. Alfonso's whims about Jay have got less than innocent. You're hungry? Yes, I know you're hungry. There's food right there. You silly cat. He was sad because he was feeling hungry. There's a full bowl right there. Oh, they went off to school and Bento's like, wait for me. That's so sad. And Jay wants to make out with Alfonso. Well, you know what? The kids are at school. It's in your whims, buddy. You guys enjoy. Bentley, do not go upstairs for a little while, okay? Okay, Willow has 2 different tests today, and one of them is going to be tough. There's a little time to study beforehand. Should she spend all her time studying for the harder test or use the time to study for both tests equally? Last time this came up, can't remember which twin it was for, I said study for the hard one, and then it said performance loss. So we're going to have them study both. Oh my goodness, okay. Leo's last math test was not his best work. He got a so-so grade, which could really bring down his average. Should he ask to do some extra credit, or just try hard to get a perfect grade next time? Do some extra credit. Right, okay. So royalty for that. Raj has died. Let's... Alright guys. Raj has died. Don't really know who that is. Performance game for Willow and for Leo. Excellent. Finally I made the right choices. And then there's just Bentley just sat on his counter. Like the king he is. I should mention, when I send Leo to uni, for that period of time when he's at uni, I'm going to turn aging off for all Sims. Because obviously, if I'm spending like some time just with Leo on his own, because I'm going to do like a separate mini-series kind of thing for uni, you know, as I'm playing as him, time would still pass for the other household, and I don't want these two to become elders or miss out on anything like that, because I'm playing as Leo, and you know, you can't miss any of uni. So that's what's going to be happening there. So it's going to keep them around for a little bit longer. And once Leo graduates and probably comes back home, I'll turn aging back on again, and then we'll continue as normal. But I just, you know, I didn't want these two to die or age up without us being there for it. Willow's ill, so I have to sort that out when she gets home. Bentley's wanting some attention, so let's pet him because he's a good boy. Right, kids are done with school. Leo's on a B, so is Willow. That's not too bad at all. Oh dear. Look at the stripes on Alfonso's face. He's ill. Oh, that does not look pleasant, does it? Here, he's feeling giggly from an illness. Right, so Alfonso's beaten his cold. He's about to go to work now. Willow's going to take some medicine too. Hopefully she'll start feeling better. Oh, now Jay's ill as well. My goodness. What a horrible thing to do. You can buy fireworks on the computer as well. I feel like I might do that for like this new year, the next coming new year. I think that could be quite cool. Right, Jay, you drink that. Oh no! Zoe's died. Oh, that's so sad. Like all their friends that their age are dying, you know? Because if I hadn't prevented them from aging up, they would be about to die right now. You know, they'd be in their final days, which is kind of scary to think. So I'm glad I definitely kept them alive. Right, now you've done your homework, I think Willow, you invite Rocco round. Okay. Give props. So the trouble is when he's feeling very sad, you can't really do any like romantic interactions. So man, getting these two together is just so much hard work. Oh, there we go. I think she's starting to cheer him up a little bit. How about we don't do that? Oh, we've made him feel better, and he's feeling flirty. Time to swoop in. And because life's too short, they're having their first kiss. And I think maybe it's time to make things official between these two. And there we go. So she's asked him to be her boyfriend, and he said yes, so these two are now officially a couple. Excellente. Will it last? We'll have to wait and see. Meanwhile, Leo's just feeling tense. It's like, you stay away from my sister, Rocco. So that's cool. Willow has a boyfriend in Rocco. Leo, still not sure we've met his significant other just yet. And who's to say things with, you know, Willow and Rocco are going to last? We'll have to wait and see. Not all love lasts, as we have seen in this series before. Not often, but sometimes. Mainly with NPCs we don't control who break up because of the MCC thing I have. But I'll have to wait and see. I really like those two together though, so I'm looking forward to seeing what the future may hold with those two as a couple. Right, Willow's woken up, and today is Harvestfest. The twins don't actually do the tradition of eating a grand meal, but they're having one anyway, so tough. So let's have an early morning text to her boyfriend. First time texting him as boyfriend and girlfriend. Leo's just woken up as well. So we have a few little traditions to go through. As always, obviously we've done Harvestfest on this playthrough before, so hopefully you guys remember what that was all about. These two are still asleep, but you know, it's still early. We don't need to head over to Cypria's just yet because you know, these guys are going to have to go to school first. So they're done at 3. I was going to have Jay take the day off, but he only finishes at 4, so I think that's fine. And Alfonso doesn't have work for 3 days, so we're golden, I think. So let's, of course, put up the decorations. That's step 1, done quite easily. Thankfully. Oh, I forgot about that. I started to work on the rocket, actually. Since the twins are awake, just before school, we're going to have them work on like being thankful and having the thankful spirit stuff, which completes the objectives they need for Harvestfest. There's also an option for Willow and Leo to become best friends forever, and we're absolutely doing that. Johnny Zest has died. Good. All the right people are dying. So that's good. I thought that was Supriya then. We're going to a house very soon, so please don't die before 4 PM, Supriya. Please, hang on. So Leo and Willow are becoming best friends forever. That's very wholesome. These two have always had such a good relationship, and it's been really natural in that, and that is very wholesome to me. Right, so now the fun, not at all weird bit is when we need to appease the gnomes. This is such a weird tradition. I think if I had to remove one thing from Harvestfest on the game, I would definitely get rid of the gnomes. Okay, so I think the twins have now done everything they need to do. They have indeed, so that's good, because they don't need to have the grand meal for certain, but they're going to anyway, but they've done everything else they need. Oh, you need to be thankful. Alfonso doesn't do the whole being thankful thing, because he's a kleptomaniac. Oh, it's changed Jay's surname to Sheets. I didn't even do that. Okay. Well, okay. So let's be thankful with Alfonso. Then that can be your tradition done, apart from the grand meal. So we're doing quite well, actually. Not even 11 AM. Not even 11 AM. Why are you kids not at school? Go to school! You should have been at school 3 hours ago! Maybe they get Harvestfest off, actually, because it's not making them go to school even when I'm clicking the button. Okay, day off for you kids then, well done. Okay, it wasn't sending Jay into work either, but when I clicked it, it did send him to work. But it's still not working for the kids in school, so I'm guessing they just have the day off. What are you doing? You chatting? Probably to Rocco. Well, whatever will be, will be. Let's have Alfonso get started cooking a grand meal, even though these guys are annoying and all over the place. Let's do a turkey dinner. So obviously we could cook at Supriya's place, but I think it would do the thing where they think you're being rude for cooking in their kitchen. I'd also forgotten they put these like seeds everywhere. Although you don't need to cook now, what are you doing? Oh, Rocco's asked her out on a date, but she can't go because they're going to Supriya's. Ah! Sorry, Rocco. Bentley! God's sake. Okay, it's not letting them finish this dinner. I don't know why. I think it's because there's like seed packets and gnomes all over the place, and it's driving me mad. So we're just going to have to be rude to Supriya. I'm sorry. Let's just go visit. It's already 7 PM. It's the only way. Okay, here we are at Supriya and Evie's house. So let's knock on the door. If they're not in now, it'd be a bit awkward, wouldn't it? But hopefully they are. Alfonso's going to try and cook dinner again. And these guys are over here. So they are enjoying living their best lives. I like how Bentley's just falling asleep on the sand just straight away. But yeah, these guys are just going to catch up and see how things are going. I believe Supriya has retired. She's just enjoying life on the beach because look at this place. Like, this is where she lives now, and this is her view. She looks out the window, she sees that. Like, she's really enjoying her retirement. Evie's got a job to kind of keep supporting her just in case they have any financial worries. And obviously they've just been hit with the news that Justin's died. On Harvestfest, no less, but Supriya's kind of being thankful, regardless, that it happened at all, because it did kind of still give her 2 kids that she absolutely adores, and they made peace in the end, I think. They never really were that close in their final few, like, months/years, depending on the timelines of being apart, but she's found her peace, she's happy now, that's what matters. Pierce was invited, but he couldn't come because he's having Harvestfest with his own family. So everyone's getting on with their lives, and Supriya's really happy. And even Bentley's come to introduce himself to Supriya, which is kind of wholesome. Okay, so it did the classic Sims thing, where you tried to cook, they got annoyed and kicked you out. So that didn't go to plan. I was trying to have a nice dinner, but it wouldn't let me cook at my house. So, how dare they? I'm going to try and cook again at our house and then just invite them round, even though it is nearly midnight. So thanks, Sims, for completely wrecking my plans. That's fine. Who's getting kidnapped? Jay's been abducted! No! We just got home from Supriya's. And they got abducted. My plans. Oh, my plans. And the event finished in 5 minutes. We're not even going to have time to have the grand meal. You've ruined my Harvestfest, Sims! Fine, whatever. Fine, I'm not going to get a perfect score for this event because I couldn't have the grand meal because I tried to be wholesome and have it at Supriya's and there are gnomes and seed packets everywhere and I don't understand why this is happening and James got kidnapped by aliens. He's going to come back and he's pregnant. I'm going to be so annoyed. You know what? It's going to be canon in my head that they had a really nice meal at Supriya's and that was that. Okay? That is canon. That happened. It was a really nice meal and Harvestfest was great, even if Sims would not allow that to happen. Pretty good. Alfonso did a lot of the things he wanted to do, but not everything. Well, whose fault is that, Sims? Well, at least Alfonso, no, not Alfonso, at least the twins didn't have to do the ground meal anyway, so it was successful for them. But, oh, look at this. Look at all of this nonsense. Okay, he's not pregnant, so we're good. That would have been... oh, that'd been crazy. Okay, so that's Harvestfest. That's so annoying that the Sims did not allow me to have my Harvestfest streams. But that's fine. Whatever. We're just going to have a really cool night on the town tomorrow instead, and everything will be fine. It has been a while since Jade's been abducted though, so I think they just wanted a bit of progress, how things are going with the twins. You know, they're going to be young and out soon. And I'm sure they're very pleased to hear that Leo plans on going to uni and that Willow has a boyfriend and is going to be a writer hopefully as well. So they all kind of have a bit of idea for the near future. I think the Overlords are probably pleased. And these are all starving because they didn't get to have their grand meal. I think because this episode is running quite long as it is, we're going to have them out in the town tomorrow. And then in the next episode we'll have them age up and then we'll probably send Leo off to uni in the same episode, depending on how long it takes. I think you do have to wait a couple of days. Jesus Christ, those are babies. Summer had a kid, Zumi had a kid, Alice had a kid, Rachel had a kid, and Mel had a kid. Damn. Anyway, everyone to bed. Oh, I'm so stressed out from that whole endeavour. My goodness. And they're just gnomes and seeds. Go away. I'm so sad that it didn't work out. God damn Sims. But yeah, we'll have them out in the town, then the next episode we'll age them up, send them to uni, even though I think it takes like 2 days, I think, to get a reply from your application. But we'll see how it goes. I'm just so annoyed about Harvestfest. Wholesome scenes with Bentley sleeping in Willow's room for the night. Wholesome, wholesome, wholesome. Leo did not want to sleep, but I think he wasn't that tired, so that's fine. It's nearly 7 AM, you can get up now. Let's text Rocco, see how his Thanksgiving was. I will try and text Diamond on Leo's behalf, but I did earlier as well. No response. Oh, as soon as he texted, it gets quite flirty though, it's kind of funny. Whereas Rocco did respond to Willow's text and asked her on a date, but I don't know. I mean, to be fair, Leo doesn't actually have any romance with Diamond yet, so... Harvestfest is over, go away. And look how many seed packets there are. That is ridiculous. I know Alfonso has been quite busy lately, and because it's like autumn and winter, he doesn't really have time to like do any gardening and stuff, but he'll certainly be set for next year with all the seeds he's getting. Right, oh, well that's a bit of a disaster. Let's replace that. So you're just in a puddle. That's fine, mop that up. Kids are off to school. Work hard please, kids. Okay. Are you two... I mean, that's the music, but you're not... That's woohoo music, but you're not... Oh, no, you are moving. Okay, never mind. You guys enjoy. Jay's still making money off his games, but not as much as he used to. He's only making 13 simoleons from it now. It's not that much, but there we are. Oh my god, like, let's just spend forever just picking up all these seeds, shall we? But yeah, clean up all this food we didn't get to actually use. I'm so angry, I'm so upset. I think our first Harvestfest went a lot better because the Sims game actually worked with me, but never mind, that's fine. No one needs this many seeds, no one. Can we just get rid of them? Honestly, I'm just so done. I don't even want to see anything related to Harvestfest. Just want it gone. All you gnomes, you can go. Oh my god, it's 100 simoleons per seed packet. I'm not so mad at the gnomes giving us so many now. Right, so do you have work today? No. Do you have work today? Not for 22 hours. Okay. Okay, guys. Well, you can do some work on the rocket then, can't you? Right, those two have literally just been working on the rocket all day. I'm just going to kind of pretend that they just took the rocket from the other house. And then just like give myself the money back that they spend on like doing it up. But, you know, it is what it is. Willow is an A student. Leo is not. But he's doing well, so that's fine. And Willow's feeling tense and a stressful school day. And Leo's uncomfortable because it's cold outside. Oh, look, a seed packet. What a surprise. Okay. And I've clicked on it today. I know events appear randomly on the calendar. Apparently they disappear randomly too, because it's no longer not in the town. That just disappeared. It's not on schedule, and I don't know why that is. Dan wants to come over and hang out. Fine, whatever. I'm so angry. None of these holidays are going well, so I guess we're not going on out in the town. That's fine, whatever. So Diamond's come over to visit. They're just going to chat. We're going to see what happens with these two. Right, so they're joking around. They're gossiping. Willow's been asked to dinner for Rocco, so we're going to send her on a date with Rocco. Well, I think this shows what a gentleman Rocco can be, because, you know, it's supposed to be out in the town, it was supposed to be, like, free food and drink everywhere. That's not happening, and he still invited her out to dinner. So, you know, I approve of my daughter's relationship. Well, these two seem to be having a good time, so we're actually going to leave them to it. And hopefully they can enjoy their date. But yeah, I think we're actually going to end it there for this episode, since Night in the Town isn't happening. Thanks, Sims, for completely ruining both the plans I had for this one. That's fine. It's a bit of fun when they kind of change things up. But yeah, that's going to be it for this episode. So, Willow and Rocco are now officially a couple. Where things will go with those two, who knows? Where things will go with Leo and Diamond, who knows? They haven't quite reached any sort of level of romance yet. Certainly not compared to the Willow and Rocco level, where they're officially a thing. And yeah, I think they might have finished a rocket as well, so Alfonso and Jay have been a bit busy as well, and all their friends are dying, apart from Supriya, who's still currently alive, which is good. So we're going to go and, well, we were going to try and go and see her, and have Harvestfest with her. Didn't work out that way, but in my head canon it did, so that's fine. We were supposed to go on the night of the town, that didn't happen either, thanks. And there are still, look, just seed packets everywhere. My goodness, you're feeling flirty. Is Diamond still here? Yes, she is. Are you going to play chess? No, she's not even going to play chess with you. Okay, he's going to play chess on his own. She's just boxing there. And yeah, we're going to leave it there for this episode. So in a few days' time, and in the next episode for sure, the twins are going to be aging up into young adults. We're going to be enrolling Leo into uni, and he'll be temporarily moving out of the house and living in student accommodation and moving into his own mini series. Won't be that long, like 4 or 5 episodes at most. And yeah, he'll be going to uni. Studying what? I'm not sure yet, but we'll find out when he applies and what options are available to him. And yeah, while we're doing that, we're going to pause aging so we don't lose anyone. Hopefully we'll have a chance to properly see Supriya again, because the game kind of ruined that idea for me. But never mind, it is what it is. What can you do about it? That's The Sims for you. Jay got abducted again. Winter is coming. Don't plan anything on The Sims because it will just go horribly wrong. And yeah, it's nice to know that Supriya and Evie at least seem to be doing quite well in Solani and enjoying life there. Life is kind of chaotic here, particularly for the twins with their, you know, love lives or lack of for some. Sorry, Leo. It's just not going anywhere yet with Diamond. What can I do? Can't force it. Well, I could, but I'm not going to. So yeah, that's going to be it for now. Aging up and birthdays in the next episode for sure, and Leo's going to hopefully start to find his place in the world, because I don't think we've quite got there yet with him. And yeah, that's going to be it for now, and until next time, thanks for watching.